Hello, Capital Region Sporting World. This is DJ Everly, and alongside me today, fighting crime, is Mike Sicoccio. I am Batman, and he is Robin.
I am awesome. You are not.
We like to laugh here and make fun of each other. Today we have a busy schedule. Unlike the days before, we will not be just focusing on one sport, but multiple. We also be splitting this up into not one, not two, but three sporting segments of Sports Corner. We're going to focus today on our first topic of talking points and some high school sports shout-outs. Let's bring it to Jimmy Everly with Bottom of the Night.
All right, so Jimmy, what's your first question for us?
Donovan McNabb's trade to the Redskins impact the NFC East?
Okay. Well, that's a great question, Jimmy. DJ, here's what I'm thinking. The Eagles traded away their starting quarterback to a division rival. And so now, there's been rumors that maybe Jeff Garcia will once again go to the Eagles. But if that doesn't happen, then Kevin Cobb is going to be their starter. He's been a backup in his entire career. And who's to say that he can jump into the role of McNabb and be a great quarterback for this team?
I agree. Cobb just doesn't have the experience. Sure, he played well last season when McNabb was injured. But, the thing is, Donovan McNabb, he's never been liked in Philly. Even when he got drafted, he got booed from the start, from the get-go. This is going to give him a fresh start. The Eagles have lost so many players this offseason, from Brian Westbrook, to last year. They got let go of Brian Dawkins and Leo Shepard. They're getting under the age of 30. No players on their team are over the age of 30.
And one thing we have to point out is the NFC East is certainly one of, if not the toughest division in football.
I agree.
So, can you take the guy who's never started before and throw him in there with the likes of Tony Romo,
Well,
Eli,
I don't know if
Eli Manning,
Romo in there.
Romo, Manning, and now McNabb. That's with the Redskins.
That's right, but the thing, you gotta look at it, the Cowboys, they always can falter.
Mm-hmm.
Look right now, they're already up in haywire with Jerry Jones. He called former coach Bill Parcells, he hired him to get the new stadium. Says Tim Tebow can't play in the NFL, and he says Tony Romo is a miracle.
A miracle. That's his starting quarterback.
And it is, and it shows you how much faith does he really have in his franchise.
So we'll see how this all plays out, but I don't think the Eagles are going to be that great this year. I think they're going to be bottom feeders in this division, but I still have the Giants winning it all.
Well, you can't really win with a bad quarterback with Eli Manning.
So
you got to watch out for the Washington Redskins. They're going to the Super Bowl this year. Welcome, sporting fans. Once again, we are here with the Sports Corner shout-outs. We're going to stick with high school sports this week. We're going to start off with girls lacrosse.
All right, in a very close game between Shaker and Bethlehem, Shaker barely pulled out a win, 11-10, in a very well-played game.
Let's switch over to boys lacrosse now. CBA took a grand win against Troy 9-2. We'll now focus on to a game that involves a bat and a ball.
Baseball is the sport. Mohan against Burnt Hills. Burnt Hills saw a great pitching performance by Tom Seafeld. Complete game, only gave up 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, and Burnt Hills won the game 2-1.
The Lady Plainsmen took the field on Thursday afternoon to face Colony. The senior Danielle Amiot pitched a complete game shutout for the Lady Plainsmen, while junior, second-year player Marlene Solano hit a RBI single to win the game in the bottom of the 7th.
Let me ask you a question, DJ. Do you think a sport like wiffle ball could become a very popular high school sport? I think it should be.
I think wiffle ball is probably better than baseball and softball combined.
Not better than baseball, but
right.
Better than softball.
I enjoy wiffle ball. It's a great game for the summertime.
Great. I think, why don't our loyal fans out there send their ideas on what could be a popular school sport? NB Sports Corner at AOL.com.
Remember, Sports Corner with a K.
Corner with a K.
Corner with a K. Thank you guys for watching once again. Join us next time on Sports Corner Shoutouts.